Desolation Point has been kinder to me in the last half hour of gameplay than it has all year long. And I'm not even done looting yet. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark and Our Against All Odds series, where, yeah, I'm stunned at how well this is going at the moment. I don't have a ton on me for fire starting purposes, but I might have enough to justify... Hang on. I did get some lantern fuel, and I have a ton that I can do right now, to tell you the truth. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's just refuel this lantern. I'm not going to light the lantern right now because, honestly, there's something else that I could do at the moment that is going to be more satisfying than most other things. We're gonna ASMR the beginning of this episode. Just enjoying the sound of a sharpening blade. A blade that is needed to be sharpened for what feels like 100 episodes. Okay, not that long. But we're going to enjoy it together right now. In fact, we already are enjoying it. Slowly. One sharpening at a time. Almost done. Technically, the knife would benefit from sharpening as well. But the hidden bonus to this is, of course, the passage of time. 5 minutes per sharpening. Oh, let's not harvest that, though. There goes the ASMR as everyone panics. No, don't do that! All right, moment passed. Let's sharpen the knife real quick. And then what I'm going to do is, because what I was about to say, in a more relaxed way, was that because I've passed all this time, I should now have the ability to sleep a little bit more. However, I'm looking at my thirst meter, and I think that is going to be the problem that I need to address next. So, that was hilarious. Let's very quickly light this. Yeah, I imagine I'll be able to find some stuff for fuel in just a moment. Right now, I just want to get the fire going. Let's use a wood match. We'll just have the book. I think that's the one we just pulled from the safe.
Come on, little fire.
Found a book and some cash. It was a real useful moment, let me tell you.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
All right, I'm going to put up... Let's see. Yeah, I'll just go with that for now because I need water. We're going to do water in 2 different amounts. And also, I can make porridge on this fire. But I will need to get more fuel if I'm going to make porridge on the fire. So that is something that's being worked on. I guess this would be a good opportunity for me to look around and grab some more of that firewood. Because I don't know that I picked up every piece of reclaimed wood in here that I could have. I saw some. Oh yeah, there's some cedar firewood right there, as a matter of fact. That might be all I need, in all honesty. There's some cedar firewood. Yeah, I've got some crates here that I could break down, but I'm fairly certain if I look around a moment longer, I might actually find another piece or two of the reclaimed wood. Possibly. Maybe not. I suppose not. We're going to be thirsty for a moment here. Maybe lose a bit of condition, but it's okay. I could definitely use... I mean, it's not daytime at the moment, so I can't break anything down without light. But there is fire nearby, so maybe I might be able to get away with breaking down that crate for more firewood in a second. We'll try it. For now, let me just add this cedar firewood, non-potable water. I do have the water purification tablets, but I don't have to worry about using those at the moment. So now let's, we got 50 minutes till that's melted. Let's see, so where was the crate exactly? Right here? Perfect, yep. So I stole some light from the fire. 15 minutes till that's boiled. Let's now... Yeah, I've got that tea and coffee as well, but I'm going to keep making water here. We're going to make some oatmeal in just a second. Pass time until that's ready. Drink that. Food is about to not be a concern. Let's make some porridge. It's been one of my favorite things about returning to areas that are more loot dense for the first time. I'm actually going to keep the water going here. Is finding things that we can cook with the new cooking system. Especially now that we are back. This isn't where we started. We started in Coastal Highway, but we of course moved through and found some stuff there, and now we're in an area adjacent to Coastal Highway, and all of the areas that I need to go technically have potential, you know, food that I haven't found yet, even if I've explored some sections of the zone. So, let's pass time until that's ready. I want you to eat that. So it looks like we're getting the warming up benefit from the warm porridge. Not that that surprises me, but it's lovely. And the sun is coming up. Got an hour, 32 minutes left on the fire. Let's see how much we can make still. We can still make, looks like, yeah, we can still make another 5 porridges. So food-wise, we're in good shape. I just need to make sure I have the water. So we'll continue boiling water there. Didn't want to discard that item. Let's not do that. It is a little bit disorienting to have that prepping step, because it makes it seem like it's getting ready in that time. But it's not. It's just like that's the porridge being prepared for the pot, and then it has to be cooked. See, now I just want oatmeal. Like, actually. Like, I want to go, like, make some steel-cut oatmeal. Which I had for breakfast a lot during the panini days. Yep, let's make some more porridge. God, I'm loving this. Alright, so water-wise, how am I doing? Okay, I'm slowly gaining water, all considered. Oh, hello. Hello. Fire. Ooh. Almost missed that. I think this might be my last porridge. I should have looked at the numbers. I could have said definitively. But if it's not this one, it'll be the next one, most likely. If I've counted correctly. I'm going to keep making water, though. And let's add a little bit more fuel. Yep, that was the last one. Perfect. Okay, so I don't need to put anything more on the fire. I'm going to just chow down on some of this porridge. I don't even need to heat any teas because this is hot food. It's amazing. Never really been a thing in the past. You'll heat tea and drink it and warm up, but now we have hot food in the Long Dark, which I absolutely love it. All right, so there's a little bit left of that, 39 calories worth. Let's take the cooking pot. Let's pass time until this is ready. Grab that potable water. Yep, we've got almost a gallon of water, and honestly, more stuff than I know what to do with. Yeah, I'll go ahead and harvest these clothing items. I don't know that I need more cloth at this point. I'm feeling a little bit safer than I did when I was out on the fringes of unexplored territory. I can harvest that for a stick. But now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, there's still areas I haven't searched. Like 100%. There's more to be found here. So I just want to make absolutely sure that I've checked everywhere up here. Yep, nothing in that drawer, nothing there. There is part of me that wants to chop through the, like those boxes, but I don't think it's worth it. Hopefully I'm not wrong there. I don't want to take any more time. I'm feeling good about how things are going. I'm going to keep moving. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways I could have taken this exit route. Hang on, let me make sure I didn't leave anything here. Yeah, there are a couple of different ways I could have taken this exit route. Did I check every single one of these drawers? Yes, I did. I could have gone out the bottom of this lovely zone, or of this lovely building, but I did not. I'm going to go back in the door that I first used. Okay, so I've already searched that building entirely. Don't see a wolf over here yet. There's probably one right around the corner, though. So that's why I'm staying close to the truck, because I'm just going to hop in if I need to. Okay. Check the glove box. Scrawled message. Memento with a survival hint. Used to go here to get out of town before the quakes. It was some peace anyway. Interesting. Where is that exactly? Relative to... Okay, I think I know where that is. I think I know where that is. I think I know exactly where it's telling me to go with that. All right, perfect. All right, let me step inside here. I don't hear a wolf. So the wolves continue to be in weird spots in their patrol routes. I can't complain, though, because it's working out for me. All right, there's a granola bar, some more spray paint. Thank you, game. Thank you. Thank you for that useful item. That thing that you give me. Tin of coffee. Not just a cup of coffee, a tin of coffee. All right, so we're going to double check, make sure nothing here. All right, great. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, so I'm pretty encumbered at the moment. I don't know that I want to leave Desolation Point this encumbered. I'm carrying a lot of stuff. All right, I don't think I even ate. Yeah, there's still a little bit of that left, just like I've got a little bit of porridge left in one of those plates of porridge. Let's see if I sort by weight. I could go ahead and read the sewing primer. Let's get that done. Let's just knock it out right now. How nice is that? When's the last time that I had a book that I needed to read and I could just knock out the reading right then and there with no problems? I frickin' love it. Matter of fact, why don't I read the fishing one as well and just get it done? That's a good little, mini lesson on not getting too... Hang on. Am I good on... I know I double-checked this, but yeah, just want to be sure. It's a good little mini lesson on not getting too much in the habit, whether for me or for anyone watching or listening. Not getting too much in the habit of, waiting to read. Because eventually you reach a point in the long dark where you can actually read these books as soon as you pick them up, which is quite nice. Okay, now one of the nice things too about what just happened is that, first of all, I will be able to eat these smaller food items and get rid of them, and then I can enjoy this elegant porridge. And then drink some water. I'll be decidedly less encumbered, speaking of carrying around a lot of weight. And now on top of all that, Come on, game. There we go. I am now going to sleep. I'm going to say 9 hours. I'm going to get 8 and change. I'm going to wake up with 100% plus condition. The first time in a while. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And the sun is just starting to come up. So let me enjoy the rest of this porridge to get rid of the weight. Because that's almost a pound worth of food right there, too. So it's kind of worth keeping that in mind. The cooking oil is no joke, by the way. I'm not really a huge fan of how... Oh, I have 2 pry bars. Let's drop one of those. That's part of the problem. Hang on. Quick check. Because I did pick up a bunch of crap. And say that I was going to go through it, but then I proceeded not to. Yeah. Now I'm in better shape. And I do still have the scrap metal. Which, I mean, I might go leave it back at the Riken, but it's not super necessary. All right, let's go ahead and prepare this burdock. I only have the one, but it's okay. I need to spend the 15 minutes anyway. And I think I also have some rose hips and some reishi mushrooms that I can prepare. That'll help me pass some time here as we move into the beginning of a new day. Nice. Yeah, it's really helping the sun come up. And what I'll probably be able to do here, if I could hazard a guess. Isn't there just a bed nearby that I can sleep in, for God's sake? Anywhere? Hello? No? Okay, fine. So rude. Man, why is this so hard to place right now? Well, this is embarrassing. I literally just want to... Can I just put this down on the ground, please? Please. All I want is just to put it down so... All right, fine. Fine, fine. I'll get the lantern out so I can actually see and just sleep normally. Or, like, sleep in this bed. Good lord. All right. Not tired enough. Of course not. All right. Escape. Now I'm tired enough. There we go. And I should have a little bit of daylight. Not a lot. Should just be some hints of daylight. Yeah. Yeah. Tiny, tiny little hints of daylight. Doesn't sound like the weather outside is fantastic, but I don't need it to be fantastic per se. Okay. Main thing I want to watch for is the wolf that tends to hang out over here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Huh. Well,
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
sunrise in Desolation Point. Let's open the lockbox here. This is always a really nice one, given... Well, it's not always a really nice one, but I chewed through a bunch of marine flares earlier in the series when I didn't necessarily want to. I think it's when I was in the mine, if I recall correctly. So that is a memento cache that I've been looking forward to finding. And now I'm going to make my way back towards the other one. One thing I will do really quickly, though, because I have all these materials, I'm going to go ahead and use some of the stuff that I have on me to repair this particular signal box. Now, there is a battery up. I heard that. I heard a footstep somewhere. There is a battery somewhat close by. But okay, so I need to repair the metal parts, but I don't have enough scrap metal yet. I need to repair the battery, but I got rid of some other things. I think those footsteps were mine. But anyway, the footstep paranoia continues. Okay, let's hop down here. I'm going to keep my head on a swivel. Look at that sunrise. Just want to watch for the bear for a second, but we can enjoy the view now. So I'll leave a few things at the Riken here. Because why not? There's no sense bringing some of this stuff with me, and I need to take a moment to regain some temperature before I wander anywhere. I have perfect health at the moment. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a little bit of sprinting here just to make sure that I don't lose my perfect health bar. Because I'm loving the fact that my health is in good shape. And I want to keep it that way. Okay, so we're back inside. Thankfully, even though it really shouldn't be, nice. It's very warm in this shipwreck. Thankfully. Alright, so here's where I left all the coal and firewood previously. I'm going to go ahead and drop this reclaimed wood. I'm even going to drop the cash because don't need it. Might need it when traders are a thing. I'm going to drop this scrap metal. Yeah. I am now in much better shape. This is not bad at all. Let's drink some water. I have that coffee too to get me through if I need a little bit of energy later in this game day. Okay. Awesome. There's the forge. Turn around and let's go. Although, before I go anywhere, it's still the beginning of the day. I'm going to sleep just to recover a little bit of warmth. And let's take another look at the map. I think I know where that is. It's an area of the zone that I mentioned, I believe, during Against All Challenges, the last time I was in this zone. I haven't actually been there before. But I think I looked at a map at one point. Did I just hear the bear? Yeah, bear's right there. That is a bear butt right there. No bear crows either. The only thing I heard was just the sound of the bear's, like, stomach growling. Love that. Love everything about it. Just kidding. Don't. Don't love anything about it at all. Alright, so the question is, will the bear continue in that direction, or will he turn around and come right toward me? I think he continues in that direction. Alright, so the only downside of going where I need to go right now. I might do a little bit of beachcombing. I'll step through here. But the only downside of going where I need to go is that I will almost certainly have to face off with a wolf. But at this point, why am I concerned? I'm armed and dangerous. I've got revolver ammo. I've got a bow and arrow that I know how to shoot. My gear is in very good condition, and I have 100% health and then some. I say, let's go. Doesn't mean that I'm, like, eager to get into a fight with a wolf, ever. I'd prefer to conserve condition and such. But let's go. Hi, bunny. Alright, so we got a dead guy. And then a boat that can be beachcombed. Oh, wow. A decent wool toque. And some beef jerky. Alright, so here's a bit of beachcombing. Haven't done this in a long while. Need to be very careful about the ice here. Oh, it's a canoe. Interesting. All right, how's the ice? A canoe with nothing in it. Okay, great. Great, love that. Love that. Thanks for the bait and switch, Long Dark. That's amazing. That's the most compelling gameplay moment you've presented to me in countless hours. I do need to see how close I am to 1,000 hours. I might have passed it already. We'll see. I'll try to mark it when it happens. It'd be cool to kind of know. Okay, I see. Looks like more beachcombing potential up here. Also, I'm near where I ran into that wolf before. The bear is all the way over there. The bear is fine. But I'm near where the wolf was hanging out. The wolf was, if you see that rock in the center of the screen and like it's jutting up that way but then goes down into the ice, the part where it's touching the ice at the low end is where the wolf was previously. So I'm just conscious of that. That's new, by the way. In case you didn't know that happened now. You can absolutely see the ice cracking. So I heard it and saw it, and I was like, let me finish searching, and I'm just going to start holding down the S key right now. We're just going to back the heck up. Okay. I'm pretty cold, so I think what I'm going to try to do, if I can finagle my way back up into the lighthouse to warm up for a bit, I think I'm going to do that, because it's pretty cold right now. It is. It genuinely is. And then that'll be a good kind of base of operations, because the other memento cache is over there on the far side of the bridge near that high ridge. Not an area of this zone that I typically visit. But we're going to visit it. So this is going to be interesting, though, because I'm headed up towards that ridge where when I arrived in Desolation Point, I was like, where's our friend? Remember that? We're approaching that point of the map again. So the likelihood that I avoid that friend twice in a row, pretty slim.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yep, he's here. Get going. The only downside about shooting blindly like that is that I don't know for sure where the wolf ran. Very unlikely the wolf crossed over here, though. Wolf pathfinding and these narrow bridges do not get along. Yeah, weather is starting to turn nasty. Lost a little bit of my perfect condition there, but avoided the wolf. Didn't fully avoid it, though. We had to scare him off, so that doesn't count. We didn't avoid him twice in a row. Not gonna count that as full stealth. Had to use my favorite wolf scaring tactic. Blind revolver shots. Go away. Okay. A little bit of sleep here. Not a lot, but a little. It actually sounds, if I heard correctly just now, it might be, possibly, the storm might already be kind of letting up, because I heard it intensify and then get quieter again. So it might have already crested in terms of its strength pattern. Let's... No, it just came back. Well, you can always hope. Thankfully, storms in Desolation Point. See? Storms in Desolation Point never last a particularly long time. So there's that at least. Let's drink some water. I do have this firewood on me. I'm a little bit encumbered, and I'd prefer not to be. So nice to see whetstones in my inventory again. It has genuinely been a minute. Okay. Let's go. All right, thankfully, this is a pretty warm snow right now. It's an interesting post-blizzard pattern, but sometimes, even though it looks like this should be really cold, when you look at the air temperature, it's really warm. Oh, hello. Speaking of beachcombing, you see that? Oh, there's a couple of beachcombing possibilities here. Okay, well, let's use this moment to kind of scout the high ground here. All right, I see a deer over there, but not a wolf. So I'm going to take this opportunity to just Skyrim down this direction. The fact that there's a deer way over there is promising, because that's the general direction in which I need to head, but I'm going to go for that box on the shore. I gotta know. I gotta know if it's worthwhile. I don't know if I'll go back for that boat. Maybe I will. I just need to be careful here. This beachcombing makes me nervous, man.
I'll take it.
Decent, simple parka, of all things. That's interesting. All right, I will go for the boat. My curiosity got the better of me. Oh, hello. Is that another container over there that I didn't check previously? All right, I see a fish there.
Drop any of this gear.
And that's it. That's just a fish. How big is the fish? Ooh, that's a big fish. Okay, hold on. We're going to cook that and eat it because it's worth it. I should have dropped it on the snow first before I did this. This is dangerous.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah. Super dangerous. But worth it in the grand scheme. So let's eat that. And that's not going to be the whole fish, I don't think. Yeah, there's still 186 calories. Not worth holding on to. Let's grab the cooking pot. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not leaving the cooking pot. And let's get out of here. Well, there's some beachcombing gameplay for you. There have been, like, it hasn't been, like, super loud demand, but people have said, oh, yeah, when you get back to the coastal zones, let's do some beachcombing. It's, you know, a more significant part of gameplay now that they've beefed it up. There are some that suggest that beachcombing's a little bit broken for reasons that I'm not entirely familiar with, but I get the sense, we can talk about it in the comments if you want to fill me in a bit, I get the sense that, like, maybe some of the rewards are a little bit OP, maybe? I see some boats over there, and there is a part of me that wants to, like, check those, but I want to go towards where I think this memento cache is. So we're going to go that way. And yes, by the way, we are leaving Desolation Point. That's a thing that's happening. All right, I think the wolves are all mainly closer to the road at the moment. The fact that the deer is still there is a very nice kind of indication of safety for me at the moment. I just want to take a peek this direction. I don't know if a wolf patrols out past this bluff or if you can call it a bluff. Not really a bluff, it's a big old rock. I just want to be careful. Oh, come on, game. There we go. Don't stick me in a weird place. Okay, I don't know exactly where this passage... oh, there it is. There it is, I'm looking at it. That's it right there. Alright, I'm fairly certain this is going to be where the other memento cache is. That's a pretty good stopping point to do for this episode as well, so I'll take it. Oh yeah, this is absolutely... So it's unexpected because I've been talking about being in familiar territory for the past little while, but I kid you not, very sincerely, this is the first time I have ever seen or been up in this general direction. Despite how long Desolation Point has been in the game, I don't know that I've ever kind of looked around back here, on or off camera. Pretty cool. So we're having a moment of first-time exploration here. Let me get the revolver out just in case. So I assume the memento cache is back here somewhere. All right, bunny, that's a good sign. All right, I'm seeing multiple murders of carrion crows. All right, prop deer, and I think I see a burdock root too. I do. Phenomenal. Okay, I think that's the cache. I think I just found it. Hi, buddy. Or maybe not. Maybe this is just a backpack and I'm wrong.
That'll be useful.
You know what else it might be? There is a climbing rope spot. Uh-oh. Because there's a climbing rope behind me that I could have grabbed, but I don't have it now, and I don't know that I necessarily want to go back for it. I'll bet you that's where it is. Man, is there another climbing rope somewhere in the area that I could use? I'm trying to think. There might be one in the mine. Or wait. Maybe it's still here. Deer carcass, burdock root, green maple sapling, corpse, memento, hint. Okay, yeah, it's here. It's here. I just overlooked it. So, I mean, honestly, I might have just found it. Like, there might not be an actual box. But, okay, at least I feel better that I didn't miss an opportunity, you know, to get a memento area. So, like, I think it was just that stuff that I found. There's not an actual box to go through. There's not a key. And, I mean, hey, it's a burdock root. I'll take it. Let me just make absolutely sure I didn't overlook anything obvious. Sorry, buddy, I'm not trying to freak you out. Yeah, this is it. This is absolutely it. All right, so hang on. Let me see. I'm going to step up on that cliff one more time. I was kind of scoping it out just now to see if I can make it back to the starting area. Or like because that's the climbing spot I was mentioning right there. It's right across the way. Oh, there's a maple sapling too. I really don't need this, but I'll pick it up. Okay, so what's below me here? I don't trust that I'm going to be able to make it down here. It's too much sheer cliff and not enough like snow on top. Like I would hate to hit a death wall. If you don't know what I'm referring to by death wall, there are certain areas in the Long Dark, even though it looks like you should be able to move down a cliff the way that we do so many different cliffs, there are certain spots, and I don't know where they all are, as well as other established Long Dark creators, where if you attempt to finagle your way down a sheer cliff face, the game will just say, oh, that's cute, and kill you. We're not going to risk that. As tempting as it might be in some sense. All right, so let's... I'm being very mindful of the fact that I might be walking up on a wolf right now. Glad I don't have to climb, though. That worked out. So what I'm going to do is just make my way back towards the zone exit. I'm ready to go. Oh, perfect. Oh my god. This game could not have given me a better route out of here. Well, I guess I gave it to myself, but like, this is serendipity incarnate. By the way, this is coming up right as I end the episode here. We're at the 40-minute mark. I'm going a little bit longer than usual, but I want to take a moment just to say thank you to everybody for being patient with the content schedule over the last couple of months. This is not something I planned to say. It literally just occurred to me as I was kind of just feeling in a groove and about to end the episode. So don't have any words thought out, but like, on account of the fact that I launched the Discord a few months ago, it was in May now, really late April that I started it, and May is when it really started to get off the ground. But then, received a very, very promising and very hoped-for job offer at the same time, unexpectedly at that same moment. I've been, juggling a lot over the last couple of months, and things are starting to pan out. I've done my training period for the new gig. The Discord server is off to the races and a lot more stabilized. It still takes up a lot of time and energy, but in a very positive way. It's been a ton of fun to get the Discord server set up, but I've had these distractions that have come up, and I've mentioned it in the series before, but at this particular moment in time, I'm ending a recording session for the day that is longer than my typical recording sessions have been for a few months on account of all that mess. And because the sessions haven't been longer, my schedule's been less consistent. I'm running fewer series. Episodes aren't always on time. And I know that for the vast majority of you, that's not a big deal, and you're happy to see the content, and you're very nice about it whenever I say stuff like this. And I appreciate that very much. But I also want to acknowledge, those of you who have lives, you make this, not that those of you who I just mentioned don't have lives, you know what I mean, but you're busy. And the schedule, the regularity of the channel matters to you because of the way that you specifically fit my schedule into your life. When you have a YouTuber who ends every episode the way that I do with, this is when new episodes are coming out, ideally, that's the time every single day that episodes should be coming out. And it's been a little bit more touch and go for the past couple of months on account of so many things converging, but things are starting to kind of even out. I don't even necessarily want to telegraph too much in that way and say, oh, okay, well, it's going to be this way now versus what it's been for the last couple of months. But it has been an absolute joy to have the channel back this year. And so much has started to really align slowly but surely, and especially rapidly over the last few months for me. But really since January when I brought the channel back, and it started with a lot of the just overwhelming, when I stop and think about it, it still chokes me up, to tell you the truth. And I still haven't done a back video, a look ahead video to really just stop and say, hello, I'm making videos again. I will do that. But one of the reasons that I haven't is everything I just mentioned kind of converging. But when I think about the beginning of the year and the overwhelming positivity of my return to YouTube and responses to the new intro and just coming back, it still fills me to the brim and then some with gratitude, and it's the most humbling thing, the most humbling gift that I've ever been given. And second to that, in terms of the YouTube channel this year, in terms of what you've given me, your patience over the last couple of months while things have been a little bit more chaotic and a little bit less structured around here, I really, really appreciate it. So again, didn't plan to say that. I've now been rambling for a few minutes and don't necessarily want to go on any longer than that, but because we're approaching the 45-minute mark. But I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here. Thank you again for all of that, and for your patience, and for your kindness, and just the positivity throughout the year, but especially over the last few months. Whether you voiced it directly or just implicitly, just quietly, by continuing to watch and enjoy the content and interact here and on the Discord and beyond. Thank you. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If you're not new here, look for the join button to access channel unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes drop every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, ideally speaking. Comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.